Craig Nettles will lead off against Mike Torres. Nettles has been up twice against his former teammate and popped up the shortstop both times. It'll be Nettles, Chambliss, and then Roy White. The curve's a strike. Torres has not used a curveball too often this afternoon. He's only thrown it 3 or 4 times. He's gone basically with the fastball and the slider. 1 or 2 changeups. So far, he's pitched an excellent ball game, giving the Yankees just 2 base hits. That's in the right field. Should be easy for the right fielder, Jim Rice. 1 away. And the batter's Chris Chambliss, the Yankee first baseman. He lined hard to first base to George Scott in the 2nd inning and forced a runner in the 4th inning. So Chambliss is 0 for 2. He's batting .273 now with a dozen home runs and 90 runs batted in. Strike 1 on Chambliss. Base hit for Chambliss as he goes the other way. And Yastrzemski will block the ball and get it in, and Chambliss will hold it first. That's the Yankees' first base hit off Mike Torres since the 4th inning when Piniella led off with a single. So Chambliss on at first with 1 away. And here's Roy White. He struck out and walked. White's 0 for 1 in this ball game, batting at .267. White has had a great second half. Did not get much chance to play in the first half, but has really come on and done an excellent job with the Yankees here in the second half of the season. Base hit for White. Chambliss will hold at second base. So back-to-back singles by Chris Chambliss and Roy White. The Yankees have 2 men on base with just 1 away here in the 7th inning. And Andy Hassler, a left-hander, gets up and starts warming up in the Boston Red Sox bullpen. And he's joined by right-hander Bob Stanley. So Stanley, the right-hander, on the left of your screen, and the left-hander Andy Hassler, as Fisk wants to talk to Mike Torres. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter for Brian Doyle. Jim Spencer being sent out by Bob Lemon. So Jim Spencer will bat for Brian Doyle. Yankees down 2-0. They need the long ball here in the 7th inning.
Jim Spencer.
Spencer batting .228 overall. He's been up 149 times, has 34 base hits, 7 home runs, 24 runs batted in. As a pinch hitter, he's batting .304, 7 base hits, 23 times up, with a home run, 9 runs batted in. Spencer normally a pretty good fastball hitter. And here comes Don Zimmer, the Red Sox skipper. Now Zimmer and Lemon beginning to play a little chess here at Fenway Park. Zim, since Torres has now given up 4 base hits, might be just telling him to stay away from that low fastball with Spencer. Maybe keep the ball out over the plate, use the breaking ball. Or let's see, does he want the left-hander? Evidently not. Fisk spins and goes back to home plate, so he's going to let Torres stay in the ball game. Pitch to Spencer. Red Sox have a 2-0 lead here in the 7th inning. The Yankees have runners at first and second, and 1 away as Zimmer goes back to the Red Sox bench. Spencer has won 4 games for the Yankees this year with base hits. He got a fastball and fouled it back, and Fisk certainly did not like that pitch. He'll go out and talk to Torres. I think he threw a pitch that Mike threw a pitch that Fisk certainly did not like. He got that fastball in there. Spencer got a good rip at it. No balls and a strike. Probably get Fred Stanley in at second base, bottom half of this inning. Willie Randolph is here. He's in uniform. Of course, he's still bothered by that pulled hamstring in his left leg. Low. That's more like what Fisk wants. He wants a breaking ball. Ball and a strike on Spencer. In the dirt again with the curveball. It's 2-1. Now he's got to come in with the fastball or the slider. Oh, the count, 2 balls, 1 strike on Jim Spencer. Chris Chambliss is at second base. Roy White at first. There's 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The Red Sox lead 2-0. In the left field, Yastrzemski's right there. Yaz had him played perfectly. 2 outs. Now the batter's Bucky Dent, the Yankee shortstop. He's flied to right and popped to short. Dent's 0 for 2. Bucky got a key base hit here against Denny Eckersley when the Yankees won 4 in a row here last time they played at Fenway Park. Eckersley had 2 strikes on him. This is another key situation for Bucky Dent. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Yankees down 2-0. 2 low, ball 1. Torres has given up back-to-back singles by Chambliss and White here in the 7th inning. But he got pinch hitter Jim Spencer, and he's down 1 ball, no strikes to Bucky Dent. Fouled off his foot. It's 1-1. Bucky's given up wearing that protection on his left ankle. Fouls a lot of balls down there. He had been wearing a shin guard just where he's touching. Gene Monahan, the Yankee trainer, now out talking to Dent. Just off the left end step. Right there. And we'll get the ethyl chloride out and spray it. Dick Hauser, the Yankee third base coach, in there looking. That's only temporary relief. Sometimes I wonder if it's relief at all. Here it is again. Dent getting on top of the ball right off the left end step, and that's Marks. Well, the bat boy brings Bucky a new bat, and he'll exchange bats. The count's 1-1. 2 outs and 2 on. The Red Sox lead at 2-0 in the 7th inning here at Fenway. Deep to left. Yastrzemski will not get it. It's a home run. A 3-run home run for Bucky Dent. The Yankees now lead it by a score of 3-2. Bucky Dent has just hit his 5th home run of the year into the screen. And look at that Yankee bench, led by Bob Lemon. Big Cliff Johnson out there. And a happy Bucky Dent. Yankees now lead 3-2. Well, the last guy on the ball club you'd expect to hit a home run just hit one into the screen. Bucky Dent. Now comes Miller time. When you've got the time to celebrate something special, head for the best tasting beer you can find. Miller High Life. There's that ball going up on the screen. And Mickey Rivers just fouled one back. Chambliss scored. Roy White scored. Bucky Dent floated home. And the Yankees lead it 3-2. Rivers has walked, doubled, and forced a runner. One and one. Oh, Bucky Dent hitting White what has to be the biggest home run of his career. Lifted one on the screen against Mike Torres with 2 runners on. And the Yankees lead by 1. Curveballs to strike, 1-2. Yankees now have 3 runs on 5 base hits. The Red Sox 2 runs on 5 base hits. 2-2, and the Yankees have Rich Gossage loosening up in the bullpen. See, the Red Sox will have Hobson, Scott, and Brohammer, 2 right-handers and a left-hander due in the bottom of this inning. And we might get Gossage in the ball game. Guidry pitching with just 3 days rest. That'll kick foul. Better, yep, and Fisk hurries and picks it up before it goes back fair. 2-2.
Don't ask me to say anything. I've been holding my breath, Bill White.
I'm not going to ask you to say anything. How'd you like that ball up on that screen?
Oh, you know, I was in the press room with all those Red Sox fans, and when Bucky hit it, I let out 3 holy cows, and I thought Frank Malzone was going to bite me on the ankle. Oh.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Mickey Rivers. Big home run by Bucky Dent. Foul, still 3-2. You know, I think Scooter had the Yankees had an experienced shortstop. Dent might not have gotten a chance to bat there.
You're absolutely right. They had to go for pinch hitters there, but they are strapped with the injury to Willie Randolph.
Stanley will play second base,
yep.
And the only other shortstop is Domingo Ramos. Denny Sherrill was signed as a shortstop. Well, Rivers walks, and that's going to be off for Torres. Don Zimmer coming out of the dugout, and it looks like he waved the right hand. He wants Bob Stanley. So Rivers walks, and Mike Torres will take a walk. He has pitched a pretty good ball game, except here in this inning. He'd given the Yankees just 2 base hits coming into the 7th inning. He got Nettles on a fly ball, then gave up a single to left field to Chris Chambliss. Roy White single to center. Jim Spencer batting for Brian Doyle, fly to Carl Yastrzemski in left field. Then Bucky Dent lifted one onto the screen in left field to give the Yankees a 3-2 lead, and Mike Torres gets a hand as he leads. Very dejected. I think Mike certainly wanted to beat his former mate here. He'd said a few things about him over the year. Career-wise against the Yankees, Torres has had trouble. He's only won 1 game and lost 5. And here in 78, he's 1-3. So Torres gives way to Bob Stanley, who will pitch to Thurman Munson. I know Munson's one guy that's glad Torres is gone.
Boy, I never saw Munson look that bad at the plate and strike out 3 times. And twice on check swings where he tried to check himself.
I think Thurman, like a lot of the hitters this afternoon, having trouble picking the bat up. Picking the ball up, not the bat.
You better keep talking. I'm in a state of shock, Bill White, so I'm not going to be much help up here.
You aren't?
Nope.
You ought to be happy.
Yeah, but I'm like a hen on a hot rock. I don't know whether to jump or sit or lay an egg, yeah. You know, at least when you're playing, you can, your energy, you can use it up. But when you're just sitting here biting your nails.
Well, Stanley's finished. He's making his 52nd appearance for the Boston Red Sox. He's won 15 ball games and lost just 2, and he's picked up 10 saves. So he'll pitch to Thurman Munson with Mickey Rivers on at first base, and 2 men out here in the 7th inning with the Yankees leading the Red Sox by a score 3-2. The last time Rivers walked back in the 1st inning, he stole second.
He almost threw that one away. He's going to go, right, Bill?
I think he's going to go at some point while Munson's up there. Stole his 24th base back in the 1st inning.
Hope he didn't hurt himself. Gene Michael concerned.
No, he hurt himself if you let Scott hit him with a tag. That's what he's got to worry about. Rivers with 24 stolen bases. And he is going.
No.
And he's safe again at second base as Fisk threw a one-hopper to Jerry Remy.
Oh, that Rivers is something. Everybody knows. Look at that jump he's got. And Fisk this time bounces one, turns into a good throw. But Rivers just too quick.
Well, Mickey down at second base with his 2nd stolen base of the ball game. He now has 25 on the air. He's only been thrown out 5 times. Willie Randolph leads the Yankees in stolen bases. He has 36. Of course, he cannot play and just might not play the rest of the year. Should the Yankees hang on and win this ball game? Willie's stolen 36 bases. He's been caught 7 times. Bad omen, Scooter, though. Munson swinging through that slider.
Yep. He's got to go to right field. That's... Nope.
That might be trouble. It's going to fall. Base hit. Rivers will score. Munson will try for 2 as Lynn bobbles the ball out in left center, and he's there with a double. Yankees now lead it by a score 4-2.
That's what I said. He's got to go to right field.
Here it is again. Oh, it didn't look like it was hit that hard.
No, but it was in a perfect spot. Right between Yaz and Lynn. There's Lynn having problems picking it up, but Rivers would have scored. Munson would have been at second anyway.
Well, that cements the record of Mike Torres. Anything the Yankees get now this inning will be on the record of Bob Stanley, as Lou Pinella's a batter. He's bounced out, singled, fly to center field. Into right field. And Rice is there. And the side is retired. Yankees score 4 times in the top of the 7th. And at the end of 6 1/2, the Yankees 4, the Red Sox 2.